And the Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Carter. A little release to the back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. KJ Jackson. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Running inside, it's Smith.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Smith with the grab over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Makes the catch, and he's free. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Here's the handoff. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's picked off at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
This time they'll go to the running game. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
This is a designed run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And now on second down for this offense. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Makes it past the marker. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Commodores are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Got it in the middle. It's Spence. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and snags it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on third down. Goes to the option. Touchdown, Commodores! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's not take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Jackson will throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Platt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. Wants to throw again. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Dragged down Liddell Moore. He'll start this drive going to the air. Over the middle, it's Smith.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Got a man, it's Platt. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Sends it back in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
He'll take the deep shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
And he knocks it away incomplete, but there's a flag down to get his hand on the ball. He had to run through the receiver's back. I think the flag's going to be on the defense. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Razorbacks are marching down the field. Jackson will throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Running the red zone, it's Smith. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's Russell. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's got it again. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The run inside. It's Smith. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. They're headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on 1st down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Fires quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Carter. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Commodores will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. The give is to Smith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Running inside, it's Smith. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Vanderbilt takes his third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They tack on a little extra here in the fourth and just about set to break this long losing streak.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Coming out with it, it's Barnett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football, sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. That's caught. It's Spence. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. That'll be first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And the Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to...
Going for the goal line, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The Commodores strike back.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have